Monday, November the 29th. It was supposed to be the most exciting day in Thai politics today. The Nation headline this morning says, "Don't blink." So did you blink at 2:30 this afternoon?
We didn't even have time to decide whether to blink or not to blink. It
Why?
came so quick.
Right.
Everything came so quick.
Yeah, you know, in the beginning, people told me that you better sit in front of the TV and prepare dinner because it could take hours.
6 hours.
Yeah.
Somebody said 6 hours.
Yeah, and then when I started to hear the chief judge saying that the role of the registrar and the role of the chairman of the election commission should be separate, I knew something was coming very soon.
I have the same feeling too. In fact, the role of the two hats bearing by Kun one by Kun Abhisit was a focus of the court ruling today. The court was pointing out that as the party registrar, Kun Abhisit had already absorbed the Democrat Party, but as the chairman of the EC, he joined the other EC members to file the dissolution case against the party. That formed the key of the court ruling.
Well, in brief, it was a technical victory for the Democrats, meaning that the court didn't even discuss the substance of the allegation that the Democrat Party had violated the election law.
Yes, of course.
In fact, the court simply said that the 15-day deadline for the registrar of political parties to submit the case to the court had expired. So the court said, you know,
the case is dropped.
The case is dropped. We don't even consider it because you came too late. This sort of judgment, right?
Yes.
So of course the Democrats were quite happy, and if you had listened to Kun Chornlitpai's statement before the court handed down the verdict, it was, you know, it was a big blow. I mean, meaning that it was one of the best public statements that Chorn had made.
Yes.
Very strong, very convincing, very passionate, and I think he got the point. He knew that the judges were zeroing in on that particular technical point.
Chorn was talking a lot about conspiracy this morning, but at the same time, the Democrat argument closing statement that was submitted to the court earlier, in fact, that statement focused on this technicality.
Did you notice that Kun Chorn, if you didn't know that he was speaking to the Constitutional Court, you might have imagined him addressing a parliament session or no confidence debate against the other side.
And good for him that there was no one allowed to protest him while he was talking.
Well, I think he spent about 1 hour and a half.
Yes, quite
solo performance. And in fact, he said, you know, Tan Pratan meaning, you know, the president, the speaker.
He must have gotten carried away by.
Usually, you know, Tan Pratan is used when you address the Speaker of the House in a debate, but you don't normally call Tan Pratan in the court. But you know, that I think Kun Chorn left a very strong impression.
Yes.
But in the end, I think the 6 judges were quite determined to prove that they were independent, and of course facing some possible criticism from the red shirts, from the opposition party, who believed that perhaps they were, you know, doing this for the Democrat Party. But I think this will set another precedent that the judges wanted to show that they could act on their own.
Yes, and the next thing to watch is what happens to the other case of the party dissolution, the 258 million baht.
And that is coming soon?
It's coming soon. And also the role of Kun Abhisit will be coming into play again. And in this case, he will be testifying in favor of the Democrat Party. In this in today's case, he was effectively basically the witness for the prosecution, but he was the one who made the whole case collapse because he was said by the court to be playing contradicting roles.
Yeah, yeah.
And the next case, he will be acting as a defense, basically. So it's really interesting how it pans out.
Yeah, if you compare this to a boxing match, the first round, the two boxers went up to stage. Even before they started throwing the first punch, the referee said, "Hey, this guy, you are not wearing the right shoes, or you're not wearing the right kind of shorts."
So no fight.
No fight.
No fight.
And then the other guy was given the victory on technical grounds. But watch out for the second round. The second round, the fight will begin, and this time perhaps you will see some real exchange of blows, and that will be even more exciting.